I'm really pleased and honored to be here. Like Jeff, we have a story with Greg and Steve coming over to the, I think it was 205 Tour de France. And for those who remember the history, that was Lance's last and seventh Tour de France at the time. But again, it was a huge, exciting time. And Greg and Steve, certainly passionate and dedicated to the sport of cycling. I think that got them much more fired up. And so along those lines, I want to thank Greg and Steve, the Miller family, everyone here, the Sports Commission, Jeff, and all of the cities. If this is a beautiful sport featured in a beautiful state, we're very fortunate. It's not a gym, it's not a field like you see out here. So as Jeff alluded to, the amount of logistics and police support, Department of Transportation is unbelievable to put an event on like this. I think every state should have one, but every state doesn't. Utah is just amazing. So again, thank you and congratulations on 10 years. Along that path, as Steve knows, we were, particularly me, harassing him about, and Greg, about becoming a UCI calendar race and getting pro teams here. The race was certainly worthy of it. The course is challenging, beautiful, a great showcase for our sport, and an opportunity to show that. Along the way, they're very consistent and methodical. And I'll tell you right now, this is the model. The Tour of Utah is the model for stage racing in the United States, because it's, as Jeff alluded to, we've seen the Tour of Georgia, a great race, Tour of Missouri, a great race, but along the way, lost those key support. And this has been a very measured, sensible approach to growing a world-class race to the point that it is not hype. This is one of the best races in the world. It's one of the hardest races. It is worthy of its name. I think you saw that after this race. Chris Horner did one race before the Vuelta, the Tour of Spain. He won the Vuelta a España. First American, only American, to win the Tour of Spain. He came here, he raced here, and that was his preparation. So again, when you look at that, and that was one of the toughest Tour of Spains in the history of that race, 12 mountaintop finishes. So the U.S., America's toughest race, was a platform for Chris Horner to win the Vuelta. But again, it's important for us, it's important for us, I think Freddie will allude to here, for our riders. It gives them an opportunity for home field, if you will, to race on our terrain and have the Europeans come here and they see, this beautiful terrain, beautiful courses, difficult courses, incredible hospitality. They are not taken care of any better in Europe, trust me. This is truly phenomenal. Teams want to come here. I think we're looking at, as Jeff and Steve said, the addition of a seventh day is significant because the UCI recognize that. I sit on the road commission, and you've got to fight for days on the calendar because there's only so many days that the pro teams, the World Tour teams can race. This is, we grabbed them for another day in our country. So that is a huge kudos to the Millers, to the race, everybody here, because we now have some of the top guys in the world racing here for 7 days. And again, that means that's one less day they're racing in Europe. So that's good for us. Good to showcase our sport. And again, as Vicky said, I think having seen the race grow over the years, the start in the South last year was phenomenal. It's one of the few races I've ever seen where riders were taking their phones, taking pictures along the course and tweeting them after the race. And if you don't believe me, I think you, Frank, they can back us up. There's actually tweets from some of the guys after the race of the course along the way. So again, beautiful showcase internationally, showcase for our sport, for American riders, and we couldn't be more proud of this event and more proud of the growth. As I said, it's a credit to everybody here because this is a sustainable race. It's the way it's got to be done in our country, and we're very much appreciative from USA Cycling to have this opportunity, this beautiful showcase and the support of all of the cities and sponsors along this race. And again, Greg and Steve, thanks so much, because this is truly a phenomenal race. Thanks.